Good morrow, my fellow visual novel players, gamers, and new viewers. Today we are to play Sakura Angels. I have no idea what this game is. Also, my name is Zef, and let's just get into it. A new visual novel. Not a new recording. No, let's play for visual novel. Every night, I have the same dream. Ooh. Every night, I'm always brought back to this place without fail. And then every morning, I'll wake up with no memory of this place at all until the next time I fall asleep. Oh, sounds like a dream. Ain't that a dream? And a single night has sent by without my consciousness being dragged into this abyss. This realm is devoid of light, so much so that I can't even see my hand in front of my face. No matter how desperately I weave it. Seems like it's so dark. The concept of sound is just as absent. My steps silent, and my distressed cries swallowed by the bordering darkness as quickly as they had left my mouth. Ooh, this is pretty scary. I'm in a bleak, barren wasteland of nothingness. Oh, sounds like the beginning of the universe. Spending my prolonged amount of time here begins to make me doubt even my own existence. You know, barren wasteland of nothingness sounds like my YouTube channel. Okay, that's not funny, man. That's not funny. If I find it funny for some reason. Yet, despite the feeling of suffocated by a striking absence of nothing, I know I'm not alone. Something is watching me. Stalking me from the shadows. I can't see for sure what it is, but every once in a while, I'll catch sight of something from the corner of my view. I think it's just your imagination. A pair of burning bright eyes fixated purely on me. Okay, that isn't your imagination. They hate me. What? What did I do? Despise me. What did I do? There's an overwhelming sense of animosity radiating from whoever they belong to. I know they meant nothing more than just lash out and attack me. But something is holding them back. What could it be? A force they truly despise. Invisible chains that bind and restrict them from the one thing that is on their mind. At first, when I began dreaming about this place, the eyes were distant like glimmering stars. But with each passing night, the eyes seem to inch even closer and shine even brighter. I think whatever force has been holding them from me is beginning to fade. That is scary. What will happen when these eyes reach me? I shudder to think. I know it's just a dream, so I shouldn't be afraid. But everything I experience here is so vivid. None of the usual murky haze that shrouds such a dream-like environment seem to exist here at all. I have perfect clarity. I can feel the stagnant, freezing air all around me, enough to incite a shiver out of me every once in a while. Since I'm so used to this dream, I know how it'll end. I'll wade through the darkness of what seems like an eternity, never finding anything until the morning finally comes and pulls me out of this nightmare. At least, that's how it usually ends. What if it does not this time? Something is different tonight. Oh no. Those hateful, burning eyes that always kept just out of sight before. I'm suddenly confronted by them. Never before have they been so close. Never before have I stared straight back into them. Their narrowed, piercing gaze roots me to spot and shooting pain surges through me. Uh-oh. I can't move. I can't breathe. And then, from out of the darkness, a crooked smile spreads just as sinister as the eyes. Oh, this gave me shivers. Oh, I'm scared. No. Don't kill me. So close. I can practically. Oh, that's what she said. I can practically taste the freedom. It won't be long now. Enjoy the peace while you can, boy. For your days are numbered. Then everything shall change. Ooh. They didn't translate it, but still. They have translation, but the voice actress. I guess I like it. It's fine. Just any ordinary day. Ugh. My head is killing me. This morning migraines are the worst. Every morning without fail, I always wake up to sensation not unlike my skull being pounded by a jackhammer. Thump, It's almost like a heartbeat. I feel like my head is going to split open. It's weird though, because even though the pain is so intense, it never lasts so long. In the space it takes me to get up and head for school, the pain is usually reduced to just dull throb at the back of my skull by then. So it isn't much of a hassle in the grand scheme of things, but it certainly isn't fun the way to wake up. I just find it odd how consistent it seems to be. Anyway, enough pondering these weird mysteries. Oh, wait, I think the volume is a bit too loud. It's a... there. Okay, just had to change it a bit. Enough pondering these weird mysteries. It's time to tackle the day. After the moment of resting with my blanket, I swing my legs around and drag myself out of bed. A quick look at my bedside clock tells me it's still early. Too early. If I had it in my way, the world wouldn't start until at least a good way into the afternoon. But sadly, life isn't just that wonderful. Pulling back the curtains to let the light flood in my room, I suppress the urge to let out a hiss, almost blinding myself in the process. Ugh, the sun, so bright. Too bright. The rest of my time getting ready is spent fighting with my uniform, a tie becoming all problematic to put on when you're half asleep. Oh god, I think I've actually got my hand stuck in it. Gosh dang ties. Almost choking myself to death in the most pathetic fight ever. I finished putting on the tie. The rest of... Tie? I feel like I'm saying tie, but in terms of ties, you know, the legs, putting the tie. Am I saying it? I don't know. Tie the rest of the uniform, complying peacefully with me. Unable to find a comb, I settled for just flattening my hair down with my hands. Blinking into the mirror, I'm left staring back at someone with messy black hair. It's close enough. Oh, that's totally me. I'm actually fine with messy hair. It's pretty freaking fun to have it. I feel so comfortable with it. Somewhat dressed and somewhat ready, I stumble out of my room, my legs still not fully awake. Uneven steps carry me dangerously down the stairs, and I soon emerge into the kitchen. I'm greeted by silence. The kitchen is empty. A familiar scene for me. My parents are what you might call workaholics, I think. Basically, they spend more time at their respective jobs than they ever do here. I only ever get to catch them during the evening while we're eating, and then everyone is off to bed and cycle repeats. Why is the text over here? I think that needs to be fixed. Don't get me wrong, I understand they have to work in order to keep us living comfortably, so I don't hate them for it. It just gets, I don't know, lonely? Well, there's no use mopping about it. It's been like this for years, so I don't know why I'm getting all emotional about it now. The plus side of them is not being around is that I quickly had to learn how to cook for myself. It's amazing how fast you can adapt to that sort of stuff when you're starving. My glove. I don't know. I don't think I have enough time for anything fancy to eat for breakfast, so I'll just settle for toast. You can never go wrong with toast. Okay, you might be able to go wrong with toast. I have a sudden traumatic flashback to when the toaster erupted into flames. That was a day. What a day that was. But I've never learned from my mistakes now. I've learned from my mistakes now. It won't happen second, third time. Yes, it will never happen about 100 more times until having devoured the only slightly charred toast. I sling my bag over my shoulder before starting from the front door. I give the empty house one last look before opening the front door. It's kind of depressing to have no one to say goodbye to. But again, this has been the same for every weekday morning since forever ago. The sun is shining high in a cloudless sky. Birds are chirping overhead. Waves of students are passing by, happily chatting with one another as they all make their way to school. It's all horrible. It's also horrible. I'm not much of a morning person, so I can't even begin to fathom how everyone can be so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed right now. I mean, it's it's taking all of my willpower to just be able to put a foot in front of the other without just crumpling to the ground. I just have to hope that the breakfast kicks in and gives me the energy I need before I'm forced to literally drag myself through the school gates. I wish there's like a black background over here. There we go. What's the heck with the heck? Why does it now show up when the freaking text is already done? While keeping my head down and my eyes glued to the ground as I soldiered on, I suddenly noticed that the vibrant atmosphere from before is gone. Silence has completely taken over. My steps, the only thing making any noise. The air is still. That's a bit strange. Bringing my head up, I met with an unsettling sight. The street is deserted. No students, no cars, and even the cheerful chirping of the birds is gone. Nani? I hurried on forward, hoping to at least run into somebody. Anyone? Even the sun's once golden rays seemed muted. The world the world tinged in a dreary tones. But there still isn't a cloud in the sky. Okay, this is definitely starting to freak me out. Even I am freaked out. I need to just a splitting pain shoots through my head, stopping me in my tracks, like a searing poker being thrust through my skull. A headache? Now? Nothing's making any sense. I desperately trying to keep myself upright. As I clutch my hand to my head, I stagger forwards. Unlike the headaches from before that gradually died down, this one only seemed to be getting worse. Thump, thump, thump. It won't stop at all. I'm brought to my knees. I can hardly even think straight. My head threatening to explode at any moment. And then, through gritted teeth and a pained expression, I see it. Something that shouldn't exist. It clearly does, as confirmed by my own terrified eyes. A demon. No, a monster. That's the only word that can come from my scrambled mind. A hulking, grotesque mass of flesh, with gnarled fangs and red, slitted eyes, seething with hate. The closest thing I can relate it would be a dog, but not a dog. I know of 3 times the size of me. Its form practically eclipsing the sun. It snorts with flared nostrils, something like steam being exhaled out, giving it its intense stance, and the fact it's blocking my way. I can only assume it's here for me. But why? Why the hell is it? Where did it come from? Where does it want me? What the heck did I do? 1,000,001 questions race through my head, but I doubt I'm going to get any answers from this thing. There's only one thing I can do when presented with such odds, and that is to... Am I a man? Or am I a man? Or am I an even greater man? Because I think you'll be a greater man if you flee at such a dangerous situation. But then again, I am a man outside of the game world, so I'm fine. That's why I shall stand my ground. Of course, I don't know what the hell this thing is, or why it suddenly appeared before me, but I'm not going to let it take me down without a fight. Ignoring the pain that threatens to consume my skull, I straighten myself up and stare back right into the hateful eyes of the beast. And then, tightening a fist, I lash out like lightning, my fist connecting. What the heck was that voice? My fist connecting with its head, cleanly with a solid impact. Take this, foul beast! Wham! Bam, bam! Okay, no. Bad idea. That did nothing. In fact, it looks like even angrier than it did before now. Oh, crud. And all I've managed to do is bruise my own fist. Oh, I hope I haven't even broken anything. I reeled back from my brutal attack, giving the fist in question a good shake. It still stings. This hurts. Now, what do I do? My blazing surprise was met with complete indifference, and now I think it's too late to run, as the creature is gearing itself up for a charge, its front leg digging the ground. This might have been a mistake. I'm about to die. I tried to turn tail and began running, but the beast kicks off the ground and straight towards me. There's nothing else I can do. This is it. I'm gonna die. I brace myself as best as I can for an inevitable bone-shattering impact. Right before the beast can connect with me and bring my life to a grisly end, a dazzling, radiant light floods my vision, engulfing both me and the monster. The beast stops in its tracks. A guttural cry, escaping it before it vaporizes before my eyes. What? What the hell? That scared the crap out of me. Hi, daijoubu. Arigato for saving me. Okay, give me a bit of preference here. The voice is pretty freaking loud. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. I think that's fine enough. Yes. Yes, I'm alright. Thank you so much. A cheerful voice chirps. A welcome sound after the terrors of that thing? Who's that? Who's talk? We have to leave before what? And another voice that's cheerful. In fact, they sound angry more than anything. What the heck's happening? Still a bit. What? The light soon fades, revealing my saviors. Though, this is differently the last thing I was expecting. Two girls, roughly my age, stand before me? I blinked several times before I scrubbed my eyes, hoping things might make a little more sense, because this can't be real. I'm having more trouble believing that these girls are actually standing before me than I did the monsters wielding weapons and costumes that taken straight out of a fantasy book. It's all a bit much for my brain to attempt to process. That's why I shall drink for a moment here. What the heck was that? Wait, so I'm Kenta. Okay, I'm Nif. Kenta-kun Nif.
Shadow だよ.
Shadow? The more cheerful of the two simply says that her stance, relaxing some. What? I read that weirdly. Huh? Was that supposed to explain everything? I glance down at my feet, where my own shadow stretches, but the girl bursts into giggle. Oh, so cute.
あなたの影じゃなくって、さっきのあれをシャドウって呼んでるの。
Baka. I'm so stupid. The thing was just to take care of, which you're welcome for, by the way. It's what we call a
すべての像の物理的発現と人の心に潜む可能性への否定的な感情。
Okay, it lurks within my heart.
いつもなら昼間はあんまり活発じゃないんだけど、あなたにはそうだったわね。
Okay. Oh, guys, I'm not reading when somebody talks it. You guys read the heck out of it, okay?
人目につく前に捕まえちゃうんだけどね。こいつは突然だったんだ。間に合ってよかった。
Oh, yes. I'm very lucky.
痛くない？
We should just put all the text instead of me clicking. No, I'm fine, but
正体明かしちゃいけないのにベラベラ喋って本当はいけないって忘れたの？
What? This girl? I'm cut short by some aggressive looking of the pair. Oh wait, whose expression had grown darker and darker as the cheerful one had spoken. Looking like she's unable to take it anymore, she exploded, causing both of us to jump. Aww.
でも彼困ってるみたいだったし、シャドウも見ちゃったし、手遅れだったと思わない？
Yeah, it's a bit too late for you guys to disappear, ain't it? Hmm? Yeah? Could you tell me your name, please? Her eyes narrow into a frightening glare. Uh-oh. It's clean. It's clear. She isn't happy. But I don't think she has anything to counter that.
心配しすぎだって。
See?
彼に必要な情報を教えただけなんだ
Nothing
から。
more. Nothing less. The upbeat girl bring her attention back to me. A sparkle in her eye.
ね、ケンタ。
Oh!
どこまで話したっけ？
Oh, how did she know my name? We were... Wait. How do you know my name?
おっと。言ってない。
Were you two staring... have you been stalking me? She put hands on her mouth as if to try to take back the words. Wait, give me just some preferences. Is there no translation to English on... Okay. I'm fine with the Japanese and everything. As long as you guys, I'm not really gonna read it because if there's already someone talking, I don't want to interrupt. It's like watching anime. There's subtitles. Read it. The questions continue to pile up, and still I haven't gotten any answers.
Baka.
Did you hit me? Back. Wow. The serious one wraps her fist against the other one. There's the other's head, who sticks her tongue out in front of the my bad kind of way. Oh, that's so cute. So you guys know me? I've never seen them in my life, and given how they look, I definitely think I would have remembered them.
詳しいことは知らないんだ。でも、あなたのことを見ていたの。あなたは興味深かったから。
Hi. So, I sound like a weeb right now. For some reason, I keep weaving the heck. Sorry, guys, I'm not a weeb. I told you I love my culture. You've been quite. Okay, so I've been me. Whoa, yeah. What the heck did I ever do to get so much attention? Yeah. What the heck did I do? Did my YouTube channel grow so fast? That will never happen. Well, not yet until my plans goes according to, my plan. As far as I know, I'm just an average student. As far as I know, I'm below average. I'm an average student with a below average grade who lives an average life. I don't have below average grade. I'm pretty average grade, doing average things. Though even after this, I guess I can't really call my life average anymore. Oh, interesting now.
これはトップシークレットだから詳しくは言えないんだけど。
Okay.
あなたが悪人の手に落ちるのは良くないんだよね。あなたの安全をどれだけ私たちが守ってるか信じられないと思うけどね。正直なところ、あなたに愛を隠してるの。だから感謝してね。
Oh, that's so nice. Even though I'm not Kita, I'm Kita Nifakun. She beamed at me, leaning in perhaps just a little bit too close. Aww, so they've been protecting me. That's nice. She's throwing so much at me here. I can barely think straight. Just who the heck are you guys? She fell into deep thought, her nose crunching up. Oh, that's so cute. I could imagine. I wish they did like an animation on it. That's so cute. I guess she's choosing her words carefully as to avoid another brutal assault from her partner. Oh, guardian angels. Oh, that's why it's called Sakura Angels. Ain't that nice? Saying that, she gives her bow a flourish, and it shatters between her finger. A bow, a bow. Saying that, she gives her bow a flower. I don't know, flower. Wait, I don't know. The moment later, the shattered pieces of the bow. Okay, it's bow. She gives her bow a flourish and it shatters between her fingers. Oh, okay, it's like the weapon bow. And okay, imagine that already. Moments later, she shattered a piece of the bow, beginning to gather behind her. The shards piecing back together rapidly until it finally they form a pair of wings on her back. Oh, that's amazing. The wing, while not strictly attached to her, at least seem to function as they sway in the breeze and give off glimmering every now and again. Cool. Wait, are they literally angels? Look, let me get this straight. I just birthed and forget about that. But let's start from the beginning. That thing that attacked me, that monster. You call those shadows? And these shadows have supposedly been hunting me for a while now. hmm Because apparently, if they catch me, it'll be bad for unspecified reasons.
そうだね。とっても悪いね。
Okay, so it's really bad. And you guys, whoever you are, have been combating them from the shadows to keep me safe from harm? She nods enthusiastically. Looks like I've just got a grip on that, what this whole thing is, even if it was a little spare on details. Okay, good. Knowing all this, it brings me to the conclusion that... Okay, let's be honest here. I want to say this. I don't even know what's happening. But I cannot say this, it's insulting, but I will have to believe them because... But it sounds so nice for me to say that. That sounds so nice, what? These girls have lost it! They're crazy! That sounds... Guess I have no choice but to believe them. Am I gonna go with to believe them, or... I guess these girls have lost it. It's a hard question because it might affect the choices. You know, I don't know. Since they're already here and I respect them, I'm gonna believe them. As crazy as it all sounds, I really can't deny the evidence before me. That monster was definitely real and have no reason to allow these girls who destroyed that thing right before my eyes. Okay, so, what happens now?
シャドウが活動的になってるみたいでね。あなたを遠くから見守るんじゃダメみたい。
Oh!
かろうじて捕まえられたのはラッキーだったもん。
So I could have died if they didn't go in time. Oh, I wanna hug them for thank you. Or, you know, like an amazing bow or something great to think. No, I don't like the sound of that. So I don't like the sound of that or what it might imply at all.
とりあえずお別れだね。でも
Extremely
これ
close
からは
on you.
もっとそ
From now
ば
on,
で
okay?
見守ってあげるから。
Okay.
じゃあね。
じゃあね. Okay, bye bye. She gives me a wink and way before taking off in the other direction. Her less enthused partner simply turns her head from me and one last before following after her. Oh, she's such a cute. I like that. But I like the cute one as well. I'm soon left completely alone with the street, where just moments ago my entire world had been spun into its head. Where's the people? I think I should have said I didn't believe them because where are the peoples? I might just been going insane. Did all of just that what? Did all of that just happen? Jeez, all of this we'll have to wait for later though. Right now, I have to focus on a bigger issue. Being late for school. I break into a sprint as I try to make up for lost time, while hoping that I'll never run into those two again. Why? They're pretty much helpful. They help me live. As long as they, you know, don't get me even more in trouble. Somehow. I just about barely make it to class. It was a photo finish through the door. Right as the bell went, but I made it. Taking a moment to catch my breath, I dragged myself over my desk, the teacher arriving almost seconds before I collapsed into a chair. Too close. None of the other students seemed to be bothered by my late entrance, though at this point, maybe this is what they expect of me anyway. I guess that's what they, you know, I'm always late and everything. I'm like a freaking loner. I have been pretty late at times, even missing the bell entirely some days, mostly due to sleeping in. At least this time I had actual reason for cutting it so close. However, after what happened earlier, I think it's going to be impossible for me to focus on the lesson. And focus on not burping. I am so sorry. I'm beginning to wonder if I'll ever get an explanation for whatever the heck that was, and that just what just happened. Impossibly tall creatures, girls wielding magic weapons. No matter how I look at it, my brain refuses to accept it as reality. It goes against everything I know. I scrubbed my hair, a faint headache still ringing at the back of my head. Being lucky enough to have a seat situated by the window, I let my gaze wander out, my eyes vacant as I stare into the clear blue sky. The teacher is doing his usual morning speech, no doubt talking about the upcoming events for our school, but his words are just a dull mumble in my ears, my mind miles away. Those girls knew me by my name, and no matter how far I dwell back through my memories, it's clear I have never seen them in my life. At least, I don't think I've seen them before. I think hard, maybe too hard, to the point my eyes begin to strain. No, nothing. I can't recall a single thing that might shed light on this. Defeated for now, I tune back into the classroom while still keeping my sight set on the sky, the teacher's voice becoming clear once more. No, Noah. Alright, let's go teacher voice. Noah, I know it's a bit sudden, but as of today, we have 2 transfer students that will be joining our class. Transfer students? At this time of the year? It's a bit too late to be joining, don't you think? Even the teacher sounds confused as he announces them. And not just 1, but 2. Why do I get the feeling there's something off about this? Almost if it's tied into what happened earlier? No, it couldn't be. I'd like to introduce you all to make... I like all of you to make them feel welcome as they transition in. What did you say your names were?
Sayaka desu. Hajimemashite. Nakayoku shite ne.
Hi. I think I know that voice. I pulled up right in my seat, my head snapping towards the front of the classroom. That upbeat voice. Is it really? Sure enough, the 2 girls I never thought I'd ever see again are stood before me. In my school, in my classroom no less, wearing the school's official uniform. The cheerful one, Sayaka, bows completely to the class, flashing me a grin as her eyes passes over me. Oh, what? What is this? The other girl is less cautious, something like that. Her arms crossed and her brow furrowed. She doesn't look pleased to be here at all. Her gaze passes over me too, but rather than a smile, she gives me a nasty glare. Oh crud. Is she blaming me for this? It sure feels like it. Her name is Hikari. Say hi, Hikari. Oh, that's so cute! That's so... Sayaka gives her a playful push, and she stumbles to the center of the classroom, everyone's eyes upon her. Oh, that's so cute. She looks like she's at the loss of her words, her mouth opening and closing as her face gradually goes red. I guess she doesn't cope well under the spotlight. Hikari, that's so cute. That's so cute. Nice to meet you. This is so cute. Oh, I love her so much. That tsundere attitude is one of the good ones. I like that very much. She trails off into a murmur before spinning on her heel and storming her way back to Sayaka, practically hiding behind her. See? That wasn't that hard. Hikari simmers with silent rage, her hands balled up into a tight fist, practically shaking. I'm sure if she was in a classroom full of people, things might have gotten a bit violent here. With her introductions over, the teacher motions for them to take their seats. Wait a second. I don't just realize where the only spare seats in the classroom were, which is by the back where I am. One of them is right behind me, with a window view too, and the other is to my right. Uh-oh. So that means they'll both be sitting beside me? Actually, this is pretty convenient. I can finally ask them just what the heck they think they're doing. Sayaka, with a spring in her step, walks towards the desk behind me. Hikari stomps her way over and takes the other desk. I lean out from my desk to try and catch their attention, but I'm cut short by the teacher, who resumes whatever it is he was talking about before. Damn it. I don't know what... I don't want to get in trouble for talking during class. I'll have to wait until the break. That's 2 lessons away though. Which is practically an eternity. I swing back around to the front of my desk. I can't do anything right now, so I'll just pay attention to the teacher and... no! How can I pay attention to anything when 2 magical girls are sitting near me? I want to answer now. I want answers. Drumming my fingers against the desk as the teacher continues to drone on, I try to think of a way to around this. It's better that I don't speak during class, so I have to wait. Of course! It's so obvious! I dig into my school bag and pull out my notebook and pencil. I'll just pass them a note. Simple and scientific. Very smart of me. It's a bit of an immature means of communication, I'll admit, but I'm desperate here, okay? I scribble down my message. What are you guys doing here? I may as well get straight to the point. Yes, indeed. I tear the page out, almost ripping it in half in the process. Only one question is left. Who do I give this note to? Oh, I love this. This is a good game because it gives you a lot of options what you do. You're not just in Everlasting, you were mostly what you do doesn't always have options. I enjoy this because I'm faced with an option which I am most definitely gonna take time to decide on. I think I'll go with the person who would most likely answer me would be Sayaka. He carries pretty hard to talk to because she doesn't usually answer. But I like to talk to her because her tsunderiness is pretty cool. But I'd also like to do is continue the episode. But then again, it's been too long. I just noticed it as well. Thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, leave a like and subscribe. It has been Nif signing off. Thank you for watching. I'll have more Sakura Angels soon enough because I'm enjoying this very much. I don't care if nobody watches it. It's pretty freaking amazing. Bye bye for now.